And he hits it against the defender, and then ricochets back off him and goes out for a goal kick. 30 minutes gone. Chelsea's last 14 Premier League games have featured goals in both halves, which is something that Forest won't be too keen about. Cole Palmer with the most goal involvements this season as well, with 21 goals and 10 assists for Chelsea's latest recruits. Chelsea coming forward again. Here's Madueke. Plays it down the right hand side. Gallagher is there, being held off by Nikate. And he's done well. He's ended up putting it behind for a corner to Chelsea. On that subject, by the way, Cole Palmer's just the third player to register 30 plus goal involvements in a Premier League season, aged 21 or under. Chelsea coming forward for the corner. Mudryk is going to provide the short option. It's not going to be utilised though, as it comes into the box and the header is blocked, and now Forest will come out. And there's a line of 3 players here coming forward. It's Murillo leading this. Plays it to the left. Badiashile trips him, and that is going to be a free kick on the first yellow card as well for Badiashile. Free kick here to Nottingham Forest. Going to take this free kick then. Looks like it's going to be Gibbs White. It's about 35 yards from goal. It's not a striking distance, you wouldn't say, but a decent chance to put the ball into the box. Signal goes up, it's chipped in, comes to the edge of the 6-yard box. Wilfred Bolio, it's in the back of the net. He wasn't picked up and heads it home, and the celebrations resume. It's Forest 1, Chelsea 1, and as it stands, Nottingham Forest are confirming survival this afternoon. I think it takes a deflection as well on its way in, but it'll definitely go down as Wilfred Bolio's goal. An emphatic header in the 16th minute. The signal came in. Or was he onside? I think he's onside. There's an outstretched arm from Badiashile. I think it takes a deflection off Gallagher, but I think this will still go down as Bolio's goal. I hope it does anyway. Just watching the replay again here in slower motion. Yeah, it might go down as an own goal, this, you know. It goes off the boot of Gallagher. VAR are checking a possible offside. The first angle for me, Badiashile's arm is so outstretched that I think it will play him on. But there is a check in progress, as we thought there would be. Place will be rocking if this is confirmed as onside. It's going to be the whole sleeve line argument again for me, but if you're going to do that, it's got to be sleeve to sleeve, and I think Bolio's shoulder is behind the shoulder of Badiashile. His knee is slightly further outstretched. I think he's onside here. I personally think he's onside. We never quite see a true angle, which is why we have the lines. Just put the post on his way as well. Just seen a reverse angle on this. Pictures we're now seeing, though, are after the header, and it's showing the deflection from Gallagher, which suggests to me that they're saying, yes, it's onside, and then they're looking to see if there's something else they need to look at afterwards. And the goal is given. It is confirmed, it is onside, and Nottingham Forest are back on level terms, and as it stands, are having another season in the Premier League, and Luton will be relegated. in the penultimate game, but they've given it a real good go. Lots of people thought they'd be out by Christmas. For the fact that this is the penultimate game of the season, and this is when Luton will be relegated as it stands, shows just how well they've done and how much they've achieved this season. What a ride it's been. But time yet, of course. If Chelsea win this game, then they have taken it to the last game of the season, which they'll be immensely proud of. Ball comes in, and Wood with a header. It's cleared off the line by Badashil, and that could have been a very quick turnaround for Nottingham Forest. Ball came in from the left-hand side. He met it really well. He did everything right with this header. It was Aina with the header. He was offside, though. He wouldn't have counted. Just seeing the reverse angle. Yep, that wouldn't have counted. Quite a way offside. Here's Gallagher. Plays it out to the right-hand side. It's Badashil. Chips now down the right by Palmer. Given away. Mudryk wins it back. Jackson. Oh, there was support left and right. He tried to go in it alone, loses the ball, and now Forest come forward. It's Aina. Drops it to Hudson-Odoi. Still Hudson-Odoi. Drops it to Gibbs-White, who tried to go for it from range. It was blocked. There's plenty of space opening up in the middle of the park now. And Jackson comes forward. Mudryk had made the run, but he wasn't used. Jackson gets into the box, cuts behind his man again. He's done too much. That's twice now that Jackson's gone forward and had options left and right, gone in it alone and lost the ball. Got to lay the ball off. Chelsea still in possession though, in the centre circle. Here's Palmer, plays it forward to Gallagher. Quick one to Mudryk, back to Palmer again, just inside the Forest half. He's got movement to the right, goes left to Caicedo. Here's Badashil. Back to Silva. On the right-hand side now with Chalobah. Back to Silva just past the halfway line. Plays it in short to the centre circle. It's Caicedo. Silva. Mudryk. Now Silva again. All this around the centre circle. Being hassled here. And ultimately wins the free kick. Nick Arte with a little bit of an overzealous pull. Trying to maintain possession. It's been a good game so far, this one. You know Forest have come with the intention of celebrating today. Chelsea, of course, wanting to win this game to try and finish as high up the table as possible. It's been a very even contest so far as well. Ball thrown down the right-hand side. It's headed out by Mudryk, and it'll be another throw for Forest on the halfway line this time. Throwing headed back to Bowley, hits it into the middle of the pitch. One back by Silva, plays it forward. Here's Palmer in the centre circle. Muscled off the ball. Crowded out as well. Here comes Aina. Got runners on the left, uses Hudson-Odoi, the former Chelsea man. Gets to the edge of the box, looks to cut it back and does. Here's Yates. Mr. Nottingham Forest himself and hits the ball over the bar. Might have taken a deflection though, that one. And you can just see Hudson-Odoi desperate to get something today. He spent 16 years at Chelsea. And he's looking to show them what they're missing out on. He scored 9 of his last 13 goals at home. He'll be hoping to get the 10th in 17 today. 6 shots so far in this game for Forest. 2 on target. Chelsea with just the 1 shot, which of course went in as well. They're making plenty of chances. Corner comes in. The goalkeeper missed it. Petrovic got something on it, but couldn't keep hold of it. And Wood came in with the header. Over the bar. Poor header from Chris Wood. I find it baffling every time I watch Chris Wood, because he's meant to be this big target man, but his ability to head a ball is very skew-whiff. There's not a lot of accuracy about his heading play. It's all well and good being tall enough to win the headers, but you've got to do something with them. Here's Gallagher. Puts it down the left for Mudryk. We're halfway through the first half. It's slipped through. Bolly is there to stop it. Now Murillo looks to clear it away. It's been blocked by Mudryk, and that is out for a Nottingham Forest throw. Chelsea have won just 2 of their last 10 away league visits to Forest. They've drawn 4 and lost 4 in that time as well. And Forest could complete a first league double against Chelsea since 1979. What a way to confirm survival that'd be if they could round it off with a win. The win that's taken, I was trying to work out now, what's that, 45 years? Last time they got the double over Chelsea. And they're moving well down the left-hand side at the moment. It's Hudson-Odoi again, the former Chelsea man. Drops it back to Gibbs-White. Quick 1-2 with Danilo. Now Gibbs-White again. Cuts in field, stops, turns, plays it back into defence. It's Nikate. Aina. 24 minutes gone. Tries to play it forward, gives it away. Madueke immediately says it's their throw, and it's given Forest way. Palmer takes the throw in anyway to make a point. Roughly retaken. Aina just waiting for the ball. Throwing taken. Chester back down to Aina. Drops it down the line for Nikate. Plays it in now to Murillo. Here's Bolly. Big boot forward. Too big. Petrovic will gather that one. 25 minutes gone. 20 minutes till half time. And Forest will know if they can see this out till half time, then they are nearly there. They are 45 minutes away then from surviving in the Premier League this season. Here's Correa. Placing that's Palmer on the right. Back to Madueke. Now here's Chalobah. Silva. This is the most goals, by the way, Chelsea have ever conceded in the Premier League season, with 60. 55 was the most back in the 90s, and they've still, of course, got a game and most of this game as well still to play. Cucurella. Back to Badashil. Casado in the centre circle. Forward to Palmer. Cuts inside. Goes down. Referee says no. Play on. Forest have the ball. Gibbs-White chips it forward looking for Wood. Wood heads it over Badashil but doesn't have the pace to get there. It's turned back to Petrovic. Silva. Forward to Cucurella. Back to Silva again. Gallagher. Silva. Badashil. 1-2 with Cucurella. To the right hand side with Chalobah. Back to Badashil again. Another 1-2. Here's Casado. Back to Badashil. And Chelsea look like the team that are most likely to want to see this one out at the moment, just passing it around the back line. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter, @SmithJournalist. I'll read through those when I have chance, and at the minute, the way the game's going, I'll have plenty of opportunities to read those out. Ball out now for a throw-in on the far side, thanks to Thiago Silva. Chelsea don't look particularly comfortable. They looked okay until they scored the opener, and since then Forest have looked the more comfortable side. They've got their equaliser, they've got momentum, they're having all the shots and chances in this game, but they're winning the midfield battles as well. Here's Caicedo, gets round Yates, plays it to Mudryk, who plays it forward to Jackson. Might be an advantage in the build-up here. No, nothing given by the referee. Forest win the ball back, and it's cleared away down the left-hand side, and it's out for a throw-in on the halfway line. Nicholas Jackson, a bit of a purple patch, 4 goals and 2 assists in his last 5 games. Had to wait a long time for his first Premier League goal. Here's Chalobah. Back to Silva. Now Berdashiel just inside the centre circle. Plays it out to Palmer on the left. Palmer stops, clips his heels and turns it back where it came from. It's Berdashiel just inside the Forest half. Plays it to the front of the centre circle. Caicedo, first touch, drop down to Silva inside the centre circle. Plays it forwards, a quick 1-2 back to him. Midway through the Forest half now. Lays it off to the right hand side for Chalobah. Chalobah cuts in field and drops it across to Berdashiel. Down the left hand side and whipped in by Palmer, released for Cucurella, heavy touch given away and clear. Half an hour gone, an hour of football left for Forest to hold on to this draw and confirm survival. Yates has gone down holding his lower shin. Took a bit of a blow there, I think. The referee has stopped play. Trying to work out what happened here. It was off the ball. Cucurella, as the ball was being cleared, Cucurella stepped back to turn away and trod on the ankle of Yates. No malice in that at all, but a painful one for Yates, but he is back on his feet. Ball on the right hand side here for Madueke. Tries to get around his man. Brilliant slide tackle from Aina and puts the ball out for a Chelsea corner. Does really well here. Madueke looks to be away. What a brilliant slide that is from Aina. He gets it absolutely perfect. Forest have conceded the most set-piece goals this season with 23. Even Sheffield United are 4 behind that. The referee's just asked for the corner to be halted while he comes over to have a conversation with a couple of players in the box. It's Jackson and Aina on the line with the goalkeeper. The culprits. Ball comes in, it's cleared away. Jackson was the target. Gallagher keeps it in play, puts it down the right hand side. Flag's gone up, offside I think. Yes, I'm not going to tell you exactly what Cole Palmer just said, but it was along the lines of something weight aimed at Gallagher, because Palmer, having taken the corner, wasn't given sufficient time to get onside before the ball was played back to him. There's just a delay now as we wait for the play to resume, because Forest are not taking the free kick for the offside from where they're supposed to be. Referee just time to get in line with the linesman. It's just a bit of time wasting, I think, here from Forest. Free kick is taken, it's not gone very far, and Chelsea might have a chance here. Jackson was in one-on-one. It was slipped in, that was poor from Forest. It was a fantastic save though from Sells. The free kick doesn't even make it to the halfway line, it's chested down by Casado. Palmer with a brilliant ball slip through for Jackson. Great save from Sells. And then it was cleared away just to make sure, after the keeper saved it, behind for a corner. Another chance here for Forest. Corner comes in from Palmer. It's a deeper one this time. Headed away by Forest and then hoofed clear by Dinlow on the edge of the box. And there might be a counter-attack on here. Hudson-Odoi's got on the end of this. And he's past the defence. He's gone down. The referee's got a decision to make here. He's given the free kick. Gallagher is not happy. I think he knows he might get red carded for this. He's escaped with a yellow. The Forest players are all asking the same thing. VAR will check, of course. This is a possible red card situation. The question is, was it deliberate and was it a clear goal-scoring opportunity? Gallagher desperately trying to catch up with Hudson-Odoi. He was away. This deliberate for me. He's put an arm around his waist. There is the argument that Cucurella might have perhaps been covering, but it's tight because Cucurella was only back in time because of that pull. If that pull hadn't have happened, I think Hudson-Odoi had got the better of him, and this is a tough one for VAR because they've got to make the decision here. Was he ahead? Was he away from Cucurella? Would Cucurella have caught him in time if Conor Gallagher had not fouled him? I don't think it's a clear one, but it does have to be a clear and obvious error from the referee. A yellow card for me isn't a clear and obvious error, but there again, I think it's one of those, if he'd given a red card, I don't think VAR would have overturned it. But they're also not going to overturn the yellow card and give a red. It's one of those. And it is indeed a yellow card as the free kick comes into the box from Gibbs-White, and the header is hung up at the back post. It's cleared away. For a minute it looked like somebody might sweep it back in, but it's come back to Aina. It's come off the halfway line for this one. Crosses it back in. It's headed down. Cleared away in the box again. Picked up on the edge by Madueke. He looks to play it down the right. It's taken a deflection but does come to Palmer. Hits it long on a volley looking for Jackson. It's headed away. Can Mudryk pick this up? Yes, he can. Heavy touch. Gives it away back to Forest. Fouls his man. And that's a free kick. And that is a yellow card for me. Nothing given by the ref. But that one for me is a yellow card. He's pulled his man clearly there. This game really livening up. Underway with the ball down the left. Casado gets there and mops it up, gets it back to Petrovic, who sweeps it out to Badashil. Here's Silva. Plays it out to Casado on the right. It's Chalobah back to Casado. 37 minutes gone. It's Silva. Casado back to Silva once more. Gets into the centre circle. Jackson made the run but wasn't spotted. Silva still on the ball in the centre circle. Meandering around. Drops it short to Casado. Also in the centre circle. Back to Silva again. Another one to Casado. These two hogging possession at the moment. Wood comes in to try and stop them. It's Cucurella. Plays it out, first touch to the near side. It's Badashil. Down the left to Gallagher. Turns on a sixpence. Drops it back to Mudryk on the left. Now Cucurella. Back to Badashil. Casado. Chalobah on the right. Now Palmer thinking of cutting in. Aina's all over him. Drops it back down the wing. Play back into Silva in the defensive half. Cucurella. First touch ball forward for Palmer. Goes past two. Off balance, loses out to the third. It's been cleared out, and it's going to be a throw into Chelsea midway through the Forest half. It's taken quickly. Here's Caicedo. Drops it back to Chalobah. Silva. Another 1-2 here with Caicedo. Now Gallagher. Bundled down. It was a pincer movement between two Forest players, Danilo and Yates. And the free kick is given. Gallagher spots the ball. Him and Palmer stood over it though in discussion. It's about 25 yards out. Maybe slightly more, maybe closer to 30. And it's to the right hand side of the goal. Gallagher curls it in, and there's 4 Forest players in the 6-yard box that have all got a choice of who heads this away. Nobody attacking that from Chelsea. It's cleared away, but given away to Badashil. 30 yards out, goes for it. It's deflected over the bar. I think it's going over anyway. With a little flicked header, just made sure. Yeah, there's an apology from Nicarte because he knows he could have let this go out for a corner, but at the delay before the corner's taken because Yates is down. He's holding, it looks like the left hamstring to me. It might be the knee. Physio's just having a feel. It looks like it is the knee that's the problem more than the hamstring. Well, while we're waiting for the physios to work their magic here on Ryan Yates, let me read through some of my match notes so we don't have a boring period of silence, of course, before this corner's taken. Forest looking to win consecutive Premier League matches for just a 3rd time, not just this season, but since they were promoted back in 2022. They've kept just 1 clean sheet in their last 25 league matches in a 2-0 home win against West Ham in February. They've registered 8 wins in the league this season, 5 of which have been against teams currently in the top half of the table. And Nuno's side have conceded a league-high 27 goals from set pieces, as I mentioned earlier on. That includes penalties this campaign, whilst their 7 scored is the fewest in the division. Ryan Yates is on his feet, and there is a replacement warming up just to be safe. But he's coming off, he looks well as he's walking off. He's unassisted, he doesn't seem to be limping, he's weight bearing on it comfortably. So there'll be hope here from the Forest fans that he can come back on and continue. But they are, of course, a man down defending this corner, and as I've just mentioned, they are the league's worst for defending set pieces. The referee just having a conversation with 4 players here. Mudryk is being given a talking to by Montiel. There's an awful lot of gamesmanship going on here. As we wait for this call to come in, Ayin is complaining that he's being manhandled by Jackson on the line. Mudryk and Montiel having the same disagreement. It's a very feisty box again for this corner. It's getting feistier and feistier. The referee keeps looking. The corner does come in. Jackson's gone down straight away. Referee hasn't given anything. The goalkeeper's gathered the ball. Jackson not happy, but I think the referee was always going to give anything that happened in that penalty area. I think the referee was going to dismiss on this corner because there was so much going on from so many players from both sides. It was always a case for me of, do you know what, if there's a penalty appeal, I'm going to ignore it, and if the goal goes in and Forest want a free kick, I'm going to give it because they're both as bad as each other. I might be wrong, and VAR might have taken a different view as well, of course, but there we are. 43 minutes gone. Reminder to get in touch on Twitter if you want me to read out any of your thoughts in the second half. At Smith Journalist, SMITH Journalist, all one word. We'll rattle through your thoughts. We're into the final 90 seconds of the first half. There will be some added time, of course. Here's Silva just inside the Forest half. Plays it to the right hand side. It's Chalobah. Down the line looking for Jackson. It's been snuffed down by Aina. Gets the ball down the left looking for Hudson-Odoi. It's blocked out for a Forest throw inside the Chelsea half. Sado's not happy. I think he might give a free kick, in fact. That's why he's not happy. It's headed away on the edge of the box. Bit of manhandling again on the edge. The referee's been consistent though with this. It's Danilo, gets the ball forward looking for Wood. It's been marshalled out and cleared away at the back by Chelsea. Put it back in looking for the cross from Forest. It's been headed away again. And this one's going to bounce out for a Forest throw. It's watched out by Nicarte. There is a throw just inside the Forest half. Throwing from the halfway line. It's a long throw. It's headed into the box and hoofed away by Silva. In play by the head of Aina on the left hand side. There's a foul there on Gibbs White. Referee says play on. There's big appeals there for that one. And he limps away. Chelsea come forward with the ball down the left hand side. Here's Cucurella, gets inside the Forest half, drops it back to Gallagher. Gallagher into the box for Casado. Forest have got back and reformed their shape. Here's Casado. Quick 1-2 on the right hand side. 5 minutes of added time signalled. Inside the centre circle, it's Silva. Still Silva. Plays it forward to Palmer. Back to Silva. Here's Cucurella. Can't quite release the ball. And Forest can come forward now. It's played out to the left hand side. It's a really good ball forward. It's Hudson-Odoi. Gets to the edge of the box. The ball is blocked. It comes to Wood and his volley's bundled goalwards. Bounced a couple of times before coming to the goalkeeper. Long ball from the centre. That's awful from Casado. He's in the centre circle. They're on the counter attack. He hits it out to the right hand side, way over everybody. He's nearly landed at Meadow Lane, I think. And that one's out for a Forest throw. Another chance to throw this one long, perhaps, and that's exactly what happens. Down the line, flicked on. And Wood might get there. That's a brilliant slide to get the ball back to Petrovic. And the flag goes up for offside anyway. It wouldn't have counted. Here's Cucurella. Back to Badashil. Again. There's Mudryk. Slide in from Martial, missed. Advantage given. It's Gallagher. Back to Badashil. Back to Gallagher again. On the right hand side. And forward again from Chalobah. Casado. Back to Chalobah. Now Silva. Turns it out to the left hand side. It's Badashil. Turns and faces. Stops, turns, plays it back. 3 minutes gone of added time. 2 to go. Here's Silva in the centre circle. Forward to Casado. Now with Hudson-Odoi. One back by Madueke. Casemiro. back again by Casado. Surges forward here. Gibbs-White trying to stop him. Can't do so, but advantage has been given. That's a big challenge in. It's nothing given there. And Forest come away with the ball. It's played down the left-hand side. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Back down the line. And the referee just asked them to stop play. It's been put out by Aina. There's some concern here for Madueke. It was a big challenge from Yates. It was a clean one, but both players collided after the ball was cleared. So referee just stopping play to take a look at the situation. We're on to the final minute of the original 5 allotted minutes of added time. I think Madueke took a blow to the face. He's just checking his bottom lip. I think that was the concern. So he'll be okay to continue. There's no blood or anything like that, so there's no issue. Throw-in is taken, and then sportingly given back to Nottingham Forest in recognition of the fact that Aina put the ball out of play, of course. And the ball here with the Forest goalkeeper. Played out to the edge of the box and hit long by Murillo. It's found its way on the right-hand side to Montiel. Drops it to Gibbs-White. Puts a big ball into the box, but it's too close to Petrovic. Wood's not going to have a chance at that one. That will be about that, I think, for the first half, as Chelsea just played out from the back. Here's Badashil. Silva. Steps forward into the centre circle. Quick 1-2 with Casado. Forward to Jackson. Oh, he's just given the ball away, inexplicably. And Forest hit it forward, hoping to try and start one final attack in this first half, and it's over the defence. It's too close to the keeper, and the half-time whistle is blown. And that is the end of the action in the first half. And at City Ground, it is Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea Forest now, they're so close to confirming another season of Premier League football in Nottingham. As the ball comes in, it's headed back at the back post and cleared away in the 6-yard box. And then Aina from range, it's just over the bar. The keeper looked to have it covered, but not a bad old effort from distance. Nottingham Forest are around 40 minutes away from really seriously starting this party. Chelsea will want to ruin the party themselves, of course. And I have to say, it's been a very even contest so far. For me, Forest have edged it. They've been the better side. Chelsea have been very hot and cold this season. They've pulled out some very impressive performances, but some very lacklustre ones as well. Here's Aina on the left hand side, tries to cut in field. He's given it away to Gallagher this time. A reminder to get your thoughts in as well. Head to Twitter, find Smith Journalist at Smith Journalist, SMITH Smith Journalist. Get your thoughts in, we'll read those out as and when we can over the course of the second half. Here's Kukurea. Go back to Badashil. Now across to Chalobah. Madueke tries to cut in. It's another good stop. It comes back to Chalobah. Plays it across the centre circle for Badashil. Now Silva takes his time. Quick 1-2 with Gallagher. Kukurea chests it down, steps forward with the ball. Gallagher back to Kukurea. On the left hand side, Forest have won the ball back. As Gibbs White slides down to keep hold of possession. Gallagher goes over and referee quite rightly waves that away. Gibbs White shaking his head. He's not happy with something that's gone against him there or his team. They are in possession though here. In the middle of the park, it's a lovely touch pass Kukurea from Gibbs White. Looks to play it across and does to Hudson-Odoi. And still going, Hudson-Odoi gets to the edge of the box. Just a little bit too indecisive there in releasing the ball. Here's Aina, back to Hudson-Odoi on the left. No clear-cut chance though now, they're going to have to work again. Here's Danilo, back to Hudson-Odoi on the left. Crosses the ball in, it's headed away by Silva, picked up by Danilo inside the box, trying to get round Chalobah. Looking to maybe win the corner here. Done really well though there, Chalobah. Keeps hold of the ball and clears it away. Now here comes Casado. Brilliant slide challenge from Aina to win the ball back to Wood. Drops it off for Nikate. Aina across to Gibbs White, thinks about the shot, plays it to the right hand side. It's dropped back now to Yates. There is a bit of space to shoot here and he does! Oh, it's off the post and wide. Drilled that one across the grass. He went under the leg of Gallagher. Clipped the post. I don't think the keeper had got there in time, you know. And Nottingham Forest very close to taking the lead in this one. And that would have been party time because they would have known they could afford to let a goal in and still survive. And of course, as I mentioned in the first half, if Forest can win here, it will be the first time they've completed the league double over Chelsea in 45 years. And that would round off survival in style at the City Ground. Gallagher brought down by Montiel, wins a free kick. Or a few handbags here between the two players. Calms down quite quickly. The referee just tells them both to grow up a little bit and nothing more to it. Yeah, Gallagher made a meal of it. There was an arm up from Yates. It was Yates, in fact. Apologies. But no malice in that, really. Here's Palmer. Thinks about the cross in. Drops it back to Casado instead. Who chips it back into the box. And Palmer is there and meets it. And it's gone wide of the near post. Maybe could have done better with that, Cole Palmer. Peter Grace has been in touch with us on Twitter to say Nottingham Forest will survive, wishing them all the best. That's the second person that's got in touch this afternoon to say that they think Forest will get the required point or more in this fixture. I'm with them as well. I think, as I said in the first half, everything is set up for a celebration here at the City Ground. The sun is shining, the fans were in great party atmosphere and great voice as the players came out and in the start of the game. And even when they went 1-0 down, Forest got back in it very quickly and the fans didn't skip a beat. But they just look like they really want this point, and Chelsea just don't look all that motivated for me today as the throw comes in by Ina. It's headed away and hit back in by Hudson-Odoi. He was tripped as he hit that. He wants the free kick. It's not given. It bounces out embarrassingly for a throw-in. Hudson-Odoi not happy. Again, it's his former club. He doesn't want to embarrass himself. Mudrick, that looks like a foul to me. He's just barged his opposite number down as they both went up for the header. Nothing given. The referee has been very lenient in this game, and that's not a criticism. It has been consistent as well, you feel. Happy to keep the cards in the pocket and not keep blowing the whistle. I think that probably suits Forest more than Chelsea. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. The referee's being fair and consistent. There's Madueke, who's never going to get past Danilo there. Tried it anyway. Danilo wins the ball. Back heels it to Aina. Comes in field. Still drifting in field. Plays a lovely ball out to the right-hand side. And Forest are playing really well in this second half. The ball is chipped in. Danilo with the header. It's a poor one. It's deflected out to Hudson-Odoi. Gets round Madueke, chips the ball in at the back post, the header. Oh, how has that gone over the bar? Chris Wood, what are you playing at? Gibbs White had a chance to score, but I cannot understand how Wood has put this over the bar. It's brilliant play from Hudson-Odoi, chips it in. Gibbs White, oh, it's blocked on the line by Badashil from Gibbs White's header. It's a brilliant header. He's only 3 yards out, if that. Oh, it was the post. It hit the post, in fact. But then Wood, 3 yards out, right in the centre of the 6-yard box, hits it over the bar. It just goes off the outside of the ankle. Doesn't quite hit it cleanly. And that really should have been 2-1. But Forest have looked the better team since the restart. And Chelsea now, with that in mind, are going to make a couple of changes here. It's Badashil, who is on a yellow card, of course, replaced by Gusto. And Madueke, who's looked pretty leggy in the latter stages of the first half and since half time, is replaced as well. And his place is Nkunku. And the ball is back again with the goalkeeper here for Chelsea, Petrovic. Plays it out short to Silva on the edge of the box. Still on the ball here. Chips it out to Cucurella on the left-hand side. Turn back to Petrovic. Very slow one. Luckily for Chelsea, Chris Wood is slow as well. In the second half, I said I felt Forest looked more likely to score. 48% of the possession in the second half has been in the Chelsea defensive third. It's a really interesting stat. Nice run in from Nkunku, can't quite keep hold of it. It's cleared away. Here's Chalobah to Palmer. Slips it through. Oh, Jackson wasn't ready for that one and can't trap it, and it's cleared away. Goes out for a Chelsea throw midway through the Forest half. Cucurella takes it. Jackson receives it in the corner flag. Wins another throw. Into the final half an hour, and as it stands, Nottingham Forest are half an hour away from confirming Premier League survival, which means that Luton will complete the relegation trio as it stands in half an hour's time. And we will know who is and is not playing Premier League football next season. Apart from the Championship final, of course, in the playoffs. That's the only one left. We need to know that we will have 19 of the 20 sides confirmed as it stands in half an hour. There's Cucurella. Palmer. Poor touch. Gives it away to Yates. Can't keep hold of it. It's picked up by Mudryk on the left-hand side. Goes through his defenders. That's a really nice touch past them both. Chips it in. Aina with an unopposed header. Even wins the second header. Gusto wins it back. And then loses it. And Hudson-Odoi's taking it off his toes. Plays it forward to Wood. Lays it off for Gibbs-White. Heavy touch. Didn't need to. Gibbs-White gets round Gallagher. Plays it out to the left-hand side for Hudson-Odoi. Got a bit of space here. Gusto's got to close him down. Plays it into the box. It's Gibbs-White, who is absolutely everywhere for Forest. Drops it to Hudson-Odoi. Now played back to Aina. On the edge of the attacking third, plays it back out to the left-hand side. It's Gibbs-White being closed down by Palmer. Drops it off to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi back heels it. And now Gibbs-White back heels it back. Oh, all sorts of skills and flicks coming out. Oh, the flag's gone up for offside. That spoiled that. That was quite fun for a moment. Never mind. And the ball is hit away quickly, and the referee's not happy for some reason. I'm going to wait and find out what the issue is here. It was where it was taken from, so it's just been retaken now from a couple of yards in a different place. Here's Jackson. Back heels it to the path of Gusto. Gets away from Danilo. Oh, he's made some real space down this right-hand side, Gusto. He's looking up, waiting for the run. Plays it in, looking for Palmer. It's been blocked by Aina. Cleared away as far as Nkata. And then a foul on Nikate. And a free kick to Nottingham Forest. So Gallagher stood over this one. And it's Palmer who puts it in eventually. It's flicked. Oh, it's always off the post. And it's cleared away by Forest. And Gusto on the halfway line stops the ball. And both sides have hit the post in this second half. Palmer puts another really well-weighted ball in. It's headed down. And Nikate, who gave away the free kick, will hit this one long again. It's headed away by Hudson-Odoi on the halfway line. Picked up at the back by Nkunku, I believe it was. Gallagher forward. Palmer. Oh, into the path of Mudryk. Too heavy a touch. And hoofed away at the back. But Palmer there with two delightful balls in. The first of which nearly assisted the goal. Bouncing off the woodwork. Here is Palmer again. Drops it onto the left-hand side. It's a quick 1-2 back to Palmer, and then back again to the left-hand side. No cross comes in for now. It's Cucurella. 1-2 with Palmer again. Short to Gallagher. Squared across to Casado. Back to Gallagher again. Now Palmer. That's another good delivery in. It's headed away this time at the back by Niakate. Here's Gibbs-White. Lays it off to the right-hand side. It's hit down the line. Picked up by Wood. Turns it in field. Gibbs-White is tripped. Wins a free kick for Forest. Gibbs-White's not happy with just the free kick though. He wants to see a booking here. He feels that there's been enough fouls to warrant this. Ball comes in, it's headed away comfortably. Mudryk picks up the loose ball just outside the box and will come forward with this one. Given away on the halfway line. Forest play it forward again. We've had 65 minutes. Forest are 25 minutes away from confirming Premier League survival. Here is Casado. Drops it back to Nkunku. Casado again. Gallagher. Casado. It's a lovely 1-2 and he's got some space here opened up in front of him. Gets 25 yards from goal. Plays it to the left hand side. Here's Gusto. Now Cucurella. Back to Gusto again. Casado building on the edge of the attacking third here. It's Palmer. Gets past one, past two. Goes down. That's a free kick. Surely it is. And it's inside the D. And this is striking range for Chelsea. Does really well there, just rolls it past his man. Danilo catches him on the turn. It was a really lovely roll and flick to get past Murillo. Palmer steps up, hits it straight to the wall, bounces back, he can't quite get there. He was hoping the wall was going to separate there. Chelsea pick up the loose ball at the back. Here's Chalobah. Forward to Palmer. Goes round Yates. Gets the ball in. It's been stopped. Chelsea appealing for a penalty there. Murillo stopped in it. Flicked up by his side. Did it catch him on the arm? We'll find out momentarily. Here's Gusto. Plays it back to Silva. Now Gallagher. Back to Silva again inside the Chelsea half. Gusto plays it out to the right hand side. Played into Jackson, who looks to play it into the box. It's been turned away. Nkunku was arriving. We can see a replay now of the penalty incident. I don't think this will be given. I think it's the old natural position. He takes the touch and as he's turning to receive the ball, the arm is twisted around him. It's not miles away from his side. I think he'll get away with that one. It looks like he has, and it's going to be a corner to Chelsea instead. It's taken short. Palmer on the 1-2 puts it in, and it's been headed away inside the 6-yard box. Here comes Danilo, box to box here for Forest. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Caught Gallagher in two minds. Now Hudson-Odoi with plenty of time and space on the left. Still going here. Looks to cut behind Gallagher. Plays it to Aina, who goes for goal! Wide of the near post. Really good move down the left-hand side. A bad effort from Aina. Just looked to hit it behind Casado. Forward here. What has happened there? The Forest keeper's come and put the ball out inside his own box. He's caught Jackson, who's staying down, holding the ankle, wanting a penalty. We were busy being shown the replays of the incident a moment ago. Let's just watch this back. It's definitely the keeper's got there. Jackson hurts himself as he tries to avoid the goalkeeper's challenge. Well, that's brilliant from Sells. I mean, I would argue it's a booking for Jackson. He's still appealing here. That's a dive for me. That's simulation. If he'd gone down, fair enough, but he's appealing that was a foul. So that's simulation all day long. Corner comes in, it's headed away, picked up by Casado. Plays it to Gusto on the right-hand side. Looks to get the cross in into the final 20 minutes at the City Ground. And a reminder, as it stands, Nottingham Forest will confirm safety in the Premier League, and will confirm Luton Town are relegated in the penultimate game of the season. Comes out to Palmer, lays it off to Gallagher on the left-hand side. Gallagher onto Mudryk. Mudryk back to Palmer on the edge of the box. Poor touch from him. Gallagher picks up the loose ball, looks to try and play it back to Palmer. Chelsea seem to be forcing the ball to Palmer at the moment, which isn't really working. Whereas Forest are happy to get it out wide up the pitch and see who's available. Here's Hudson-Odoi available this time. Gets to the edge of the box, puts his foot on the ball, then puts the shot in. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. It was dipping. You could see it dipping. Bounces off the crossbar. What a good effort from Hudson-Odoi against his former club. He literally stops, he puts his foot on the ball at one point. It took a deflection as well. That probably was, I think, going to go in the top corner without the deflection, but he has won the corner. And Nottingham Forest are going to make a double change. Reminder to get your thoughts into us in these final 20 minutes at Smith Journalist on Twitter. We've already had some comments coming in. So Montiel and Yates being replaced by Toffolo and Ilanga for the final 18 minutes of this game. It's a shame Yates is being replaced because he is such a synonymous name with Nottingham Forest, and it would be nice if they confirmed survival today, which they're on track to do, of course. If he was on the pitch to celebrate, I'm sure he won't be long off it should that happen. Ball comes in, it's plucked out of the air by the goalkeeper. There's Cucurella. Drop back into the box for Silva. Played out to the left-hand side. It's Mudryk. Madueke. Oh, it's turned away brilliantly at the back by Aina. He's gone out for a throw-in. And Raheem Sterling is going to come on, replacing Mudryk here for Chelsea. Chelsea have looked pretty leggy in the second half, and not just fresh legs but fresh pace with Raheem Sterling. Could be the key to unlocking this Forest defence. Back underway, Chelsea in possession. Here's Silva. Plays it short. It's Casado. Gusto. Jackson. Drops it out to Palmer on the right. Palmer cuts behind his man, comes across the box, plays it in. And the shot away was too late from Nkunku. He feels it was deflected. Didn't look deflected to me. And a goal kick is the verdict. He just took a touch towards the defender before hitting it, and he couldn't really afford that. So a goal kick. Taken by the defender, back to the goalkeeper. And now Sell sits a long ball forward. It's on the right hand side, headed in. Good touchdown by Gibbs-White. It's a quick 1-2. And Gibbs-White is away here and still going. Plays it to the left hand side. Hudson-Odoi gets into the box, cuts behind his man. Hudson-Odoi! Into the back of the net against his former club to all but confirm Nottingham Forest will be surviving. It's a lovely curled effort, but the poetic justice and irony to this is that that could be the goal that seals the double over Chelsea for the first time in 45 years for Forest, and it's the former Chelsea man who's done it. Hudson-Odoi into the back of the net. It's Nottingham Forest 2, Chelsea 1. It's a brilliant, well-worked goal. It's a long ball forward from the keeper. It's headed in play on the touchline. A quick 1-2 with Gibbs-White. Comes forward, plays it off to Hudson-Odoi. And this is lovely. Cuts behind Gusto. Curls it in. He's tried that 2 or 3 times in this game to varied success. But this time it's the big payout. Past the goalkeeper, into the back of the net. And it's Forest 2, Chelsea 1. And anyone listening of a Luton Town persuasion's heart has just sunk, because that goal looks to have confirmed their relegation back to the Championship. But what a fight they've shown to take you down to the penultimate set of fixtures, Luton Town, who were playing in non-league football 10 years ago. I'm literally looking as we speak at Alfreton Town Football Club, where Luton lost 3-0 in the National League 10 years ago. And today they will be relegated from the Premier League. But what a journey it has been. A jubilation in Nottingham, because they are about to confirm Premier League survival in style. And we are into the final 15 minutes as we get back underway. It's a long ball forward here by Chelsea, and it's gone straight to Petrovic, who holds it and goes down. And will take his sweet time over this one. Everybody said Luton were going to be down and out by Christmas, but they were the final team to be relegated. Sheffield United fell by the wayside a long time ago. Burnley relegated this afternoon. And Luton, 2 points ahead of them, will be relegated the same day as it stands. But the fact that they were the last team to be relegated has gone against the narrative that was put about by so many people before the season had even started. But what a moment for Hudson-Odoi. And that is 10 goals in his last 17 home games as well, if memory serves. There's a yellow card here for time wasting for Niakate of Nottingham Forest. But he won't mind that. He's taking one for the team. He comes over and speaks to the gaffer. And will now take the free kick again. It's hit long again up to the edge of the box. It's headed down by Wood. And then a poor touch just to give it to Raheem Sterling. Trying to lay the ball off for Aina. Playing to the left hand side, and the flick has gone out for a Forest throw. 12 minutes remaining. And the Forest fans in great voice, as they have been all evening. Ball headed away. Here's Cucurella into Casado. Comes back to Petrovic. Here's Gallagher. Now out to the right hand side for Gus. That's a brilliant touch. Completely wrong foots his man. Gets into the box. Plays it in low. It's turned away. Well, that was a really nice touch. Throw in here before it's taken now. There's going to be another change for Chelsea. And this is going to be change number 4. It's Conor Gallagher making way. Not had his best game today. England teammate Reece James will replace him. Taken. That's by Reece James as well. It's his first involvement. Palmer tries to feed the ball through. It's been blocked. Comes out to Casado. Out to the right hand side for Gusto. Slips it in. James with the ball in low. Turn behind for a corner. Always going out for a throw actually. I beg your pardon. Just ahead of the corner flag. Here's James. Quick 1-2 with Gusto. Drops it back to Casado. Moises Casado makes the run in field, still going. Sweeps it out to the left-hand side. Good run in. And good shot from Raheem Sterling into the back of the net. Super sub Sterling has equalised for Chelsea. It's Forest 2, Chelsea 2. Cut it inside from the left. Hitting the shot across goal and into the back of the net. And it's all level. But the Chelsea fans celebrate. The Forest fans will still be happy because they're still surviving as it stands in the Premier League. A point is all it takes today. But the end has got just that little bit nervier. At 2-1 they could celebrate, they could sing, they could enjoy the occasion and anticipate the final whistle. At 2-2 they know at any moment that they could be still in a relegation battle, which they look like winning going into the final game of the season. It would take something extraordinary, but at least it would not be mathematically confirmed today. And Luton would take some pride in knowing they took it to the final game of the season, but Chelsea need to score again for that to happen. Ball cleared away at the back. And it's gone out for a throw-in as well for Cole Palmer's long clearance. Forest are readying some substitutions themselves. I wonder whether they're going to park the bus here and invite pressure, or whether they want to freshen things up and try and keep in control of this game, because they have dominated the second half, Forest. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Drops it back to Badashil. Another long ball forward, headed away. Picked up by Sterling. Drops back to Cucurella. Casado. Gusto, back to Casado. Lovely ball out, first touch to the right hand side. Reece James in acres of space, plays it across the box. It's headed in, and they've turned it around. And Nicholas Jackson has given Chelsea the lead. And it will now, as it stands, go down to the final game of the season. Forest are now not mathematically safe. It's Forest 2, Chelsea 3. My, oh my, oh my, what a turnaround this has been. And he dives into the travelling fans, the stewards and the police, trying to wrestle him out. But Nicholas Jackson celebrating with the travelling fans. What a turnaround this has been. Brilliant ball from the right-hand side from James. And Jackson pops up with the header into a practically open net at the back post. 7 minutes to play, and Nottingham Forest are now not celebrating survival. They were celebrating before the game even kicked off, and as it kicked off they knew as it stood they were going to be safe. They went 1-0 down, they turned it around, they got the equaliser and celebrated again, going 2-1 up. It was pure jubilation across the city of Nottingham. Well, on one half of Nottingham anyway, not so much the other half. Even pegged back at 2-2, the fans still celebrated. Nicholas Jackson's been booked for his celebration. And Forest, I think, did make the changes in the wake of that goal. Just waiting for confirmation because we didn't see it, of course. But as it stands, it's going down to the final game of the season. And just a reminder of as it stands, Luton need to win their final game. Forest would have to lose, and there would still need to be a 12-goal swing across the two games. And given that Forest are playing Burnley, you don't think they're going to lose 6-0. And I can't see Luton winning against Fulham 6-0 either. So it looks like the very best case scenario for Luton is going to be they go down purely on goal difference, which if anything probably makes the pill all that more bitter to swallow. But they've given it a good go, and it will go down in history as they took it to the final game of the season, which is a very impressive thing in itself. Here's Palmer. Drops it to Kukurea. Now back with Badashil. Apologies, Chalobah, I should say. Here's Palmer. Kukurea. Silva. Into the final 5 minutes. Still Silva. Chalobah again. Plays it down the right-hand side. It's Jackson. Lays it off for Raheem Sterling. And what an influence he's had in this game since coming off the bench. Back with Chalobah again. Back to the goalkeeper. Played out short to Chalobah. Now Petrovic once more. Chips it out looking for James. He chests it down to keep it in play. Drops it back to Silva. Back with James again. Caught in possession. Silva helps him out there. Cleared down the right hand side. Jackson goes up for the header. It lands to Gusto. And a brilliant slide challenge to put the ball out of play by Forest. Well, it would have been a nice occasion for Forest fans to sew it up today, as we mentioned, in the sunshine, knowing, not having to look at other results, knowing the situation at home as well. It would have been a nice occasion, but they'll also feel very confident that they'll get at least a point against Burnley. But as we keep saying, even if they lose, there needs to be a 12-goal swing in the course of their game and Luton's. It's just not likely at all. You get very good odds, I think, on that one. There's going to be the changes now made that were held off after the goal went in. Dominguez comes on for Hudson-Odoi, and Owumni is going to come on for Nick Arte. Final 3 minutes of this game, plus added time, of course. But it does look to me like they are trying to get the equaliser now and get the party started. And why not? Here's Danilo. Plays it short. It's Gibbs White. It's across to Dominguez. Down the left-hand side, and the cross-in is blocked behind for a corner. Just a reminder as well, because we are, of course, obsessed with how this affects Nottingham Forest, but for Chelsea, as it stands, they go level on points with Newcastle United behind on goal difference. And the goal difference is quite a big goal difference of 10 between the two sides, but 2 games left to play for both of those. And goal difference, the difference between 6th and 7th. Manchester United 3 points behind both with a game in hand. Could make it all 3 on 57, but their goal difference is -3. It's the final 2 minutes. Signal comes up from Gibbs White for the corner. Gets the ball in. Back post. Wood was rising. The goalkeeper did well. Strong to rise highest and hold on to that one under pressure as well. Here's Reece James. Chips it down the right hand side. Gusto looks to be pulled down for me, and that is a free kick given. Final 90 seconds of the 90. Here's Gusto. comes. Turned back by Chalobah to the goalkeeper Petrovic. Here's Cucurella. Plays it down the left for Sterling. He's fouled, and it's a free kick given to Forest. Aina and Sterling having a bit of a tiff about this. Aina's trying to help Sterling to his feet. Sterling's refusing. Well, it's the final minute of the 90. There will be some added time, of course. So into added time now. No suggestion as yet as how long that will be as we get back underway. Dominguez plays it across. It's Toffolo. Gibbs White tries to get it in. It's been blocked away. Danilo tries to get it back in but can't. And Chelsea might come away here. What a brilliant challenge that is from Gibbs White on the halfway line. Wins the ball back. Plays it down the left hand side. Awumdi is there. Gets onto the ball, cuts it back. Toffolo puts the cross in. Wood with a header up into the air. It's headed back down. Gibbs White heads it down. It's headed away by Chalobah. Nobody can get this down. And it's cleared away. Picked up by Forest. 7 minutes have been shown of added time. Ball comes into the box, and this time it's headed away by Cucurella. But he's gone down in a heap. The referee comes over to assess the situation. Free kick taken. That's hit long. 5 minutes left of added time. Taken down by Sterling. Played off to Palmer. Cuts past his man. Still going here. Palmer drops it to Sterling on the edge. Sterling across to Gusto. How has that stayed out? Brilliant defending from Forest. And that really should have been the game sewn up. Forest counter-attack down the left-hand side. It's a good ball forward from Dominguez. Headed away, though, at the back by Chalobah. Picked up in the middle. Here's Jackson, drops it on Nkunku, who's taken out cynically. That's going to be a booking, surely. It's definitely a free kick. And Chelsea have just come into the game in the last few minutes. And Dominguez did indeed get booked for that challenge. Confirmation just coming through. Free kick comes in, headed away by Aina. Headed back towards the box by Chelsea. It's Jackson. Gets it forward to Nkunku. Can't turn with the ball. Cleared away down the left-hand side. Here's Awumdi on the left. Here's Gusto. Now Reece James battling to keep the ball in play. Loses that battle. Although I think it has gone out for a Chelsea throw. Two and a half minutes left. Free kick taken, comes to the far side, it's headed down, cleared away at the back by Forest once more. Cucurella looks to try and keep this one in play. 2 minutes left. It's Forest 2, Chelsea 3. There's a bit of confusion here between both sides waiting for the free kick to be taken. Forest wants it taken quickly to try and equalise, of course. Free kick is taken, it's a poor one and given away. Here's Gibbs-White, Danilo, heavy touch, gives it away to Caicedo. Drops it to Dominguez, who slips as he releases the ball, but it does go to its teammate. There's one to throw in Forest on the far side. Just 1 minute remaining. What can they do? Throw in taken. Comes back to the goalkeeper. It's Sells. Plays it out to Murillo. Good run forward from Murillo. Comes through the middle. Drops it off to Dominguez again. Aina down the right hand side. Back into Dominguez. Back to Aina on the right hand side. 30 seconds left. Ball comes in. It's a really heavy one. It's kept in play though. Gibbs-White wins the corner. And this could be the last chance for Nottingham Forest to get the equaliser that would confirm Premier League survival. Looks like they've missed the chance to get the double over Chelsea, but they won't mind if this goes in. Gibbs-White puts the signal up. Corner comes in. Oh, it's straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. He gathers it and goes to ground, and the 7 minutes is up. The whistle will be very shortly. There might be some extra added time, of course. Wood was on track there for that header. Brilliant hands from Petrovic, who boots it long. Headed away at the back. Headed back down by Reece James. Here's Jackson. Caught napping. Loses the ball. Cleared away by Forest. Is there time for another chance here? We don't know how long's left. Ball goes down the left-hand side. Wood will chase. It's turned out by Silva. Forest getting there quickly to try and take this one. Dominguez urging everybody forward. He wants Aina to come and take the long throw. He knows this is probably the last chance that Forest will have, and it's as good as a set piece for them. Aina takes a deep breath, sets himself, the whole of the City ground behind him. Steps up to the line, throws it straight into the box. It's a good one. Oh, and the header's missed. It might land on the far side and does. It's turned back in and headed away by Nkunku again. And Cucurella boots it long. Is that it? Still no whistle. It's going to go out of play, is it? It's kept in play by Forest. They'll hit this one long again. That is the full-time whistle. And it goes down to the final game of the season for Forest. But realistically, they know they're safe. It would take a 12-goal swing for Forest to not stay up next week. But at the City ground for today, the celebrations are on hold.
You